Hello everyone, welcome back to another part of Fate Grand Order. And today we are finished with all side events. There's nothing to distract us from taking this trip back home. Let's see, we are going to go with what am I feeling like right now? Actually, I believe I just added you the other just last part, or the part before it, by any stretch. Let's go with Jessis Grando Merlin. I myself shall rock. If it's just assassins, then... you'll be fine. I've been making great mileage out of this essence. Like, it's not leveled up yet, but oh, I love it dearly. So very much. Anyway, enough of my waffling on. Let's begin. Did you hear what that farmer said just now? The traveler we passed yesterday said the same thing. That an ancient god has appeared. Could it be true? I wonder. It's an interesting phrase. If he said ancient god, could it be from the age of the gods? To be precise, it's the first time we've heard it. None of them seem to be lying. An ancient god appeared on an island in the Mediterranean. For rumor, it's very specific. Well, Gaul faces the Mediterranean. It's not unusual to hear such rumors. But after hearing it over and over, I'm intrigued. Though we're on our way back to Rome now. It is intriguing, huh? I mean, I'm extremely intrigued. I couldn't sound more intrigued if I tried. What do you think? You know, 4 times, I think I might have misheard. No, we've heard it multiple times for sure. Senpai, have you forgotten? I'm sorry, I kind of relapsed back into my stupid... Yes, into my stupid. Not stupid moment, just my collective stupid. Anyway. An island where a god lives, huh? Ah, that sounds so romantic. An ancient god in the 1st century, the supposedly gone divine spirits return to the land once more. Question, Doctor, is it materialization of divine spirits really possible? It's difficult, so much so that it's nigh impossible. At least it's not possible with Chaldea's system. Divine, not heroic? Yes, it is different than a heroic spirit. It's said to be a higher being than elementals. Divine beings are mentioned in many legends of this world, sometimes as a natural phenomenon or symbols of authority. They are what you may call god or gods. Just think of divine spirits as a term to define them. They're already gone from the face of the earth. Perhaps they never existed in the first place? It's hard to understand with magecraft developed after Anno Domini. After all, we can't observe them in our time. When you pray to the gods in times of trouble, they don't give help that easily, do they? Maybe that was a bad example. In any case, they do not exist. However, several places of supporting evidence exist. Hence, we predict divine spirits exist in a higher dimension. At the very least, they won't do anything directly. No, they can't do anything. Anyways, it's impossible. The world has long been that of humans and civilization. Even if there was a kind god, realistically, they wouldn't be able to regain a lost future. We're the only ones who can possibly save the world and its future. So let's get back to an earlier topic. Whether or not a divine spirit can materialize as a servant. They can't. That's the answer. As far as you know. Even if they were inclined to do so... Oh, excuse me. Something got caught in my throat. Let's try it again. Even if technology reached realms of true magic, it's disadvantageous. In theory, it should not necessarily be impossible, though. Then the god of the Mediterranean... It's probably not a god from somewhere. Probably of a materialized divine spirit is quite low. But there might be that 1 in a million chance if it's a god that fell from its throne. This is pointless. We'll move. It's on our minds so much. Fine. It would be a good idea to verify. Fortunately, we're facing the Mediterranean Sea. Your Majesty, rear ranks are being assaulted by an unknown monster. We can't hold it down. At this rate... perfect timing. I'm detecting traces of magical energy. It could be the Holy Grail that's causing the monster to spawn. Let's go, Senpai. Careful but quick. So it's probably a one-off fatal, but why would it be an assassin type? Doesn't make sense, right? Do giant assassins exist? Oh, it's not one-off. Oh, they're ghosts. They're spookified. Oh, that explains everything. Alrighty then. Give me 1 second here. The game volume was just kind of peaked in my headphones for a bit there. Now let's begin. So to Paracelsus' wife to bat, why not? Why the heck not? Could've waited until level 2, but nah. In hindsight, I probably should have had Mash and Merlin attack first so they could get the MP. Hindsight! What do you have? Alright. Arts. There we go. Taking my MP? Don't worry, I got plenty more where that came from. So much more. Oh, here I thought a giant beastie was gonna appear at the end there. Apparently not. Oh well. Good shot. I mean, it's a support spell. It's not gonna do any actual damage, but why not, right? Garden of Avalon. I mean, when Resident Pretty Boy makes a pretty utopia of flowers and whatnot, you just gotta respect it, you know? Just gotta let it happen. Wow, he almost killed anyway. Should have upped his attack. What can you do? Well done. Yes, I do love bonding with my vampires. Doesn't everyone? Actually, let me make that like my question to you guys watching in the comment section. Which are you more inclined with, vampires or werewolves. Like, I used to be really big into werewolves way back in the day, like when I was a very little kid. But I think as I've grown up, my tastes have shifted, and as a result, I'm kind of, excuse me, I'm more leaning towards vampires just because, one thing, like their style of clothing, like the gothic style, I like more than what werewolves or werewolf characters usually wear. And they also allow for a lot more creativity with their power set, as opposed to like standard lycanthropy. Lycanthropy, I don't know how you pronounce it. Let's go with... Oh, actually, you're new. Let's go with Kasumi's Alter Altria Pendragon. Is she at a disadvantage? Technically, yes, against sabers, but will it matter? Probably not. I have faith. We all have faith around here, don't we? Darn right we do. Get Kid Gil back in the mix. Let's see. Let me get a saber of my own. Yeah, I have enough for Nero herself now. Look at that. Perfect fit. Let's begin. The battle's ended. There are no reinforcements. Ah, how awful. To think that spirits of the dead would materialize on their own. I'm used to it. So, what were we talking about? Right, that Mediterranean god. Personally, I'd really like to find out about that. Are you sure? Don't you need to return to Rome? I don't know what this ancient god may be, but what if it's truly one of the gods? It's not impossible, right? There are Roman legends. For instance, Romulus, the founder and first king of Rome, became the newest god after he disappeared in lightning. Things like that occasionally happen. Ancient gods, how amusing. Further, assume they're gods of Rome. If the United Empire's emperors took that god away, we'd have bigger problems. I don't want that. That's the one thing I absolutely cannot stand. I see. Your Majesty's words are reasonable. As guest commanders, we'd be happy to accommodate you. Or accompany you. Both. I'd gladly do both. Aren't you enjoying this too much, Doctor? That's not true. I just can't hide my overflowing curiosity as a researcher. But that's... Foe ain't buying it. He's on you. Come on, Nero, say something. Nero, are you alright? What? No, I've decided. A triumphant return from the sea might not be so bad. Then we'll continue our journey back to the sea. I'm rather tired of traveling on land. She spaced out just now. Right, this must be what Boudicca was talking about. Transition. There's something I'm worried about. Something about Nero. It happened right after you got here. I wonder if you noticed. She occasionally spaces out. She's been like that ever since the United Empire showed up. I think it might be just me, but when it happens I feel a slight trace of magical energy. She's a human from this era, not a mage. Still, I definitely feel it. I asked her about it, but she doesn't feel it at all. Can you guys keep an eye out? About her. As the governors of Gaul, Spartacus and I must continue protecting this place. About her, if possible, I'd like to rely on you all. Understood. You are worried about Nero, aren't you? I wouldn't worry about her at all. It's not something I want to do personally. For better or for worse, she's the symbol of this land. If something happens to her, it would be a war lost. I don't want to lose another war. That's the only reason I care about her. Right. Well then, that's that. Mash, we still have time, right? Before you leave, I'll teach you the best of Britannia cuisine. I'd be happy if you learned it and made it your specialty. No, that's... You're so cute, you should start training to be a bride. Oh, geez, so cute. Oh, here we go. Oh, again, your breasts... There. Good girl, good girl. You stay cheerful forever. Don't get too hurt and don't be too reckless. You really are an adorable girl. Yes, well, I am Senpai's, Go on. Go on, go high. There. I'm so happy to see you grow into such a fine lady. Womp, 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 womp. Yeah, I definitely sense a trace of magical energy in Nero. That might just mean she has the potential to be a mage. I wonder what it is. We don't have enough info. Alright, then it's settled. Let's go. We must first hurry and procure a ship. Before that, Master, look! The enemy army remnant! I feel their presence! My voice almost cracked there. Blech. Yes, I've detected multiple life forms. I'm getting hostile readings from the United Empire troops in Gaul. I'd leave them be if they're fleeing home, but if they're headed here, it can't be helped. Let's defeat them! And put them down we shall. I don't think I have anyone with special defense. Plain old soldiers. Whatever will they do? Charisma E, Mana Burst A+. Protection of World's End. Interesting. Wait, how is yours grade E? How is mine A but better? That's the reverse of the letter spectrum, ain't it? So Ultria Ultra is still a Lancer type. I wonder what's much different about her besides like her power set. Probably a whole story behind that. Oh no, a single level 30 soldier. Whatever will we do? Okay, I didn't need to use that. Let's hit him with a quick chain. Well, didn't matter. Just a bonk from the demonic lance and it's down. Such is life. It's more or less taken care of. Now then, let's regroup and head out to sea. It's good to travel by sea. Fiend, let me show you my brilliant sailing skills. Oh boy, I can't wait. Right. Such an honest fellow. The Emperor is amazing. Whatever you say, she interprets it in a positive way. Just like, I mean, positivity abounds. Not a bad thing. At least I don't think so, anyway. Let's see. That's looking like a bit of a beefer. Let's see. I think I might have to actually... Okay, yeah, so... It's gonna be one of the shorter parts, I realize. I will have to end it here, though. Once again, if you haven't added me already, by all means, you can copy this user ID and hit me up. I have 6 slots open. I'll have more open when I get around to grinding again. I've been swamped with work. Cause you know, gotta pay the bills, and the tube ain't enough. Gotta I gotta work off those bills, my day job. It's thrilling. I keep hitting the wrong thing. I'm trying to go to the summon screen. Yes, thank you. As we do, always as we do, gonna be a brief summoning session. Probably nothing to be garnered from the friend points. Not a gosh darn thing. I'll use one ticket on this banner here, celebrating the 7 million downloads. Oh. See, I got excited, but I already have that one. Oh, that must be where the Ultra came from. Look at that. Imagine that. Oh, so there's two of them. Yeah, they both have ulcers. Spoopy. But we won't end it here, no. Because I'm sure some of you are curious as to what I'm going to choose as my free redeemable 4-star servant for this 7 million downloads campaign. And some friends of mine, you know you are if you're listening, probably already guessed it, but the answer will be, once I get down there, because there's so many choices. Oh wow, Alter is free anyway. Spooky. Hold on, let me just take a look at some of these guys, like, wow. Oh, Medusa's a Lancer counterpart? I didn't know that. Writer Marie, she's great. Stalfo is a very, very popular writer character, I know that much. Dea, Nursery Rhyme, Blavatsky, Edison, Carmilla, Assassin, Emiya, The Nightless City, because I don't have their name, or that one's name. Beowulf, Rokitoji, Avengers, Shinji. Oh, we can get Avengers with this? Damn, that's kinda OD. Huh. Almost wish I had two now. But I'm going to forego that because the true answer is... there's our boy. There's our man. And now I too have a golden caster. Welcome aboard, you magnificent man, you.
Caster, Gilgamesh. ウルクの危機に応じ、この姿で限界した。貴様の召喚に応じたのではない。つけ上がるなよ、雑種。
There's the line. You all watching are mongrels. Mongrels! I'll make sure to instill it into your very soul. King's Return, greatly increase all allies C-star drop rate. Of course, like all the guilds, they need charisma. Sovereign of Magical Staffs EX. Oh, it's not a it's not an Inama Lish, it's a Malamo Dingir. I'm probably pronouncing that horribly wrong, but oh well. And you have triple arts? Yes. We're going to get along very, very well. Illustrated by Ginka and voiced, as always, by the ever-great Tomokazu Seki. The wisest king of all, made so after returning from his quest for immortality. In the legends, he is spoken of as the man who saw everything. He is sometimes cold and sometimes accepting of human emotion. He is the stern, yet great king of Uruk. Soon to be getting his own anime special! That's right, Fate Grand Order Babylon! Can't wait for that show! Ha ha ha! and you all get to behold his greatness on the big screen. Coming soon to a local internet viewing near you. I say this, but Aniplex holds the rights, and I have no idea how they're going to actually distribute that. Fingers crossed it doesn't cost an arm and a leg. At any rate, that's going to be it for this part of Fate Grand Order. And next time, we shall set out to sea and investigate the rumor mill of this so-called Roman god. Thank you all for watching. I've been Sonic Fiend, and have a great day, everybody.